welcome to today's analysis. Let's analyze the market together and see what the week has for us ahead. Now we'll start with the XAU USD. As you can see on the daily time frame of the XAU USD market has been selling the whole time and it's kept selling. So let's just see what's going to happen for today. Like I earlier mentioned in last week, I said it's going to sell to a point on the weekly time frame, which is this point here. The market is very close to already, so we go to the daily time frame to see it's very close to that point already. So if you check the 4 hours, you can see more sales happening. It might sell beyond that point as well, but for now that is the place I'm expecting it to go to. So let's see how this is going to happen. If you see the 1 hour now, you can see the market kept selling. There's no entry on this for today. Let's just leave it and see what happens later. On the GBP JPY, if you see on the daily time frame market has just been ranging at this point. After it got to this point, it's just been ranging without selling or buying. So let's go down to 4 hours to see since market came back to respect this and it's ranging at that point as well. So if you check the 1 hour time frame, what do you see on the 1 hour time frame? Market has just been ranging at this point, so there's no entry on this as well. Let's go to the Euro USD. On Euro USD, you can see market seems to want to buy a bit. Yeah, according to what we analyzed last time, we'll expect the market to buy to this point before it starts selling downward. So if you check the 4 hours time frame, there's a break of structure happening here. As you can all see, there's a break of structure happening at this point here, at this level. After this break of structure, you can see there's AVG market is supposed to fill out on the 4 hours time frame. So let's mark this out this way. Wait for it to come to this point on the 4 hours. Then we look for entry on 15 minutes when it comes to that point. So wait for it to come to that point on 4 hours and look for entry on 15 minutes. On GBP USD, what are we seeing on the daily time frame? On the daily time frame, market keeps selling. It's going to sell more on GBP USD. GBP is going to sell more. So let's go to the 4 hours time frame and see what's happening there. In the 4 hours time frame, it's kind of a break of structure happening at this point, which market might fill out and keep buying. So if this happens, if it does not sell to that point, because that's the daily time frame zone. So if it does not sell to that point, if it gets to this point and it makes a reversal on 15 minutes, we'll look for entry and buy up to the previous high. Then the daily time frame for AUD/JPY, it seems market is going to keep buying. It's going to keep buying. If you can see on the 4 hours time frame, it's kind of coming down a bit, but the buy is going to continue. Let's wait for confirmation before we look further for this buy. But the buy is going to happen on this time, this pair. Let's come to the NZD/JPY. NZD/JPY, so you can see on market seems to be buying, making higher highs. So if you see on the daily time frame, it seems there's another block your market did not fill out, which it might come back to fill it out and keep going to the top. But if you check the 4 hours, the market is heading to that direction already. Check the 1 hour, same thing happening on the 1 hour. But let's just wait and see what happens during the day. On Euro GBP daily time frame, market wants to buy a bit. It's going to buy to this point. Then let's mark this as the first point. If you get here, if you're looking for a buy to push it, you can just look for a buy to get to that point. As you can see on the 4 hours time frame, there's a break of structure happening here on the 4 hours. So this break of structure now, we're going to wait for that market to come to this point. Then we look for entry on the 15-minute candle and we can long from there. So if you check the 1 hour, the same thing's happening on the 1 hour already. So if you go to CAD/JPY, on CAD/JPY daily time frame, what's happening on daily time frame? Market has been buying the whole time. On 4 hours, you can see it seems market wants to buy to this point here. Then change of character might happen because there's a change of character happening here already on 4 hours. You can see change of character here at this point. Change of character here to the downside. So you see the buy is over and it wants to sell now. So let's confirm that on 1 hour to see the entry is still at this point on 1 hour. But if it gets to that point and the already respect the entry on 1 hour, but not on 1 or 4 hour. If you get to the entry on 4 hours, then we'll come to 15 minutes and look for change of character on the 15 minutes as well to start selling. But for now, let's just wait. Next on the GBP CHF, the GBP CHF, as you can see, daily time frame market is just not making a clean move yet. So most sales are going to happen, like I'm observing at this point. There's no change of character happening here. It just seems to be making more break of structure to the upside. Let's just wait for a change of character to really occur before we can look for entry on this GBP CHF. This change of character on 1 hour is not that clear enough to take an entry from. If you check the AUD USD daily time frame, you can see market is selling as well on this one. It's going to sell to this other block here before a reversal will happen. If you check the 4 hours, you can see market is also selling on the 4 hours. So they come to 1 hour and there's no entry on 1 hour from now. So just keep waiting and see what happens during the day. On the AUD card, if you check the daily time frame, market is going to sell to this point, then we'll make a reversal to the up. Last week we had a lot of um, SL, we lost a lot of trades, so let's just stay positive for this week. Comes to this, there's a break of structure happening at this 4 hours candle here. You can see the break of structure here. It is not a clear one though, but market should respect this break of structure before it continues to sell. And also there's another break of structure happening here. So if market comes to this point and there's a change of pattern on the 15 minutes time frame, you can look for a buy to push it up. USD JPY, if you check the daily time frame, you can see market has been buying the whole time, but there's more like a change of character happening on 4 hours here, which you can clearly see at this point here. Change of character happening here. So what we should be looking out for is market to come to this other block at the 4 hours time, 4 hours time frame, which is it already arrived at that block. We come down to 15 minutes. There is no change of character happening on 15 minutes yet. No change of character. This is not clear enough to take. This is not clear enough. Market not clear it with full body. But it kind of cleared it with full body at this point here. There's not a clear break of structure yet. This is the change of character that happened at this point here. This change of character here. This one. As you can see, this change of character happened here. This change of character here, and this is the other block market went up to respect. We can use this for a sell entry on USD JPY. USD JPY, I can use this for a sell entry. Let's check 1 hour to see where we can long it to, short it to. Let's wait for it to respect this other block on 1 hour. Then we can look further for an entry. There's another block on 1 hour here which market is supposed to come respect as well. After respecting the 4 hours, it might choose to respect the 1 hour other block as well, which brings us to this point of entry here. This point of entry. Which means if you're waiting for an entry, you should wait for an entry from this point here. From this point. So you already know USD can be tricky sometimes. This should be our first TP. This should be the first TP we're going to be looking out for. 1:3 if it peaks at this point. So the liquidity above it. Ensure that our SL is above the liquidity. So if it peaks at this point, we're going to look out for 1:3, and that will be very fast. So if you come to USD card, as you can see on the daily time frame, market seems to be buying to the up before it starts a major sell that should happen. So at this point, so if you check on the 4 hours, is there any buy pushing it to that point? There's more no buy happening for now on this time frame. Neither is the sell happening. So let's just keep waiting. And on CHF JPY, if you check the daily time frame, market bought to this point and it's supposed to start selling from that point, which it does not make any reversal yet. It does not make any reversal. Still ranging a bit on the daily time, on the 1 hour time frame. We just respected this other block here, red other block, and it's most likely to make a reversal to the downside. If you check the 15 minutes to see there's no reversal happening yet, so just keep waiting. One already happened at this point and respected this and kept dumping. But let's keep waiting for another one to happen during the day. We still have the whole week to wait for. So let's check on the daily time frame for Eurocard. You can see market has been kind of buying, changed of character to the buy side because it was selling previously. It might buy to that point and buy to this point and then reverse downward. So if you check the 4 hours time frame, 4 hours time frame, you can see a bit of structure happening here already. So this is the other block we will be looking out for. This other block, this is a bit of structure happening here on 4 hours time frame. This block of structure here. Once the USD gets to that point, I'm going to share the trade in the private group and we'll all take it together. So on this Euro card, we're waiting for market to get to this other block, for 4 hours. Then we look for entry from there. Check the 1 hour. You can see markets it's kind of selling to that point already. So on 15 minutes, when it gets to that other block on 4 hours, we'll use 15 minutes to look for entry. Let's check the card CHF. On card CHF daily time frame. Daily time frame, what's happening on the daily time frame? Market seems to be buying the whole time. So if it has been buying, this is going to be another block. It will come down to look out for this other block here. Which if you come to 4 hours, what's happening on the 4 hours? In the 4 hours, there's no sell happening yet. Just check the 1 hour. There's no sell happening yet. Just keep waiting. On Euro CHF, you see the Euro CHF, you can see on daily time frame market seems to be buying the whole time. Just more buys happening after since making a change of character after the massive sales that happened. So if you check the 4 hours, there's nothing for now. You check the 1 hour, there's nothing as well for now. Just keep waiting. On the AUD CHF, you check the daily time frame. The market wants to sell to this point. I remember I was holding a trade on this pair last week and it just took me out first and reversed to the sell direction. So the market wants to sell to this point. If you check the 4 hours, see more sales are happening there. On the 1 hour, same thing as well. Let's go to the GBP AUD. On GBP AUD daily time frame, what's happening? Market seems to be buying to the up. Let's check the 4 hours. On 4 hours, more buys are going to happen because this is a bit of structure happening here. So let's look at 1 hour. If there's a reversal on this 4 hours candle to this point here, we wait for confirmation on 15 minutes and we are going to take a buy from there. On GBP card daily time frame, you can see markets has been buying as well, but making a bit of reversal to the sell side because did they respect this already? Not yet. So let's see what's happening in the 4 hours. Why is making a move downward? Because there's a bit of structure at this point. There's a bit of structure here. You can see clearly there's a bit of structure happening at this point here. So market is coming down to respect this other block. So if it gets to this other block, we'll look for confirmation on 15 minutes. We are going to take a buy from there. There's a confirmation on 15, but if there's no confirmation, then we'll let it slide. That means it's going to keep dumping. If you check the NZD USD, on NZD USD, check the daily time frame. You can see market has sold up to this point. Okay, do not respect other block here, so it will keep selling. So respect it. Check the 4 hours. More sales are going to happen. Let's see on the 1 hour if there's any entry for a sell. No entry for a sell, neither is there an entry for a buy as well. If you check the NZD CHF, on NZD CHF, check the daily time frame. Daily time frame, it seems market has been ranging at this point, but it's going to come down to respect this sell here. I'm trying to say, if you check the 4 hours, you can see more sales are likely going to happen on 4 hours as well. Let's check the 1 hour. There's no entry for sale yet. On Euro JPY daily time frame, in the day time frame, you can see market has been selling as well on the Euro JPY. It's going to buy to this point first, then it keeps selling. Let's check on the 4 hours. We just look for a push, a buy that will push it to the up. There's no buy happening yet, so let's just leave it and wait till it get to that point. And we look for our sell entry on 1 hour. If you go to the AUD NZD on the daily time frame, AUD NZD on the daily time frame, you can see market has been buying the whole time, but it's going to make a bit of reversal to this point. When it's reversed to this point, then the buy will continue. So let's see on the 4 hours, is there any entry for sale happening? No entry for sale happening yet, and there's an entry at this point on 1 hour, but market did not respect it, just kept dumping. Check the AUD card. On the AUD card daily time frame, it's happening on the daily time frame. Market has been selling on the daily time frame. If you come to the 4 hours, you can see more sales happening. More sales happening. On the 1 hour, there's no entry on 1 hour for now. So let's just keep waiting and see what happens during the day. On GBP NZD, PNZ, if you check the daily time frame, on daily time frame, market has been buying to the up. It's going to buy to this point, then a sell will start happening. Then let's check the 4 hours. Start sell happening. Yeah, more buy is going to push it to that point before a sell starts happening from there. There's no entry for the buy yet, except at this point there's an entry, there's an FVG, and there is one other block market should come fill out. Let's watch out for this. I'll keep you guys posted as well for this during the day, or during the week rather, because this is just the first day of the week. So let's check on the daily time frame for Euro NZD. On Euro NZD, market has bought up to this point, which is going to be a good one to look out for, because it might make a reversal to start selling. Check the 1 hour, waiting for change of color on 1 hour on Euro NZD. It will continue start selling from there if there's a proper change of character on the Euro NZD. On Euro AUD daily time frame, as you can see on the daily time frame, market has been buying. So let's go to the 4 hours and see what's happening on the 4 hours. More buys happening. You can see a break of structure here and this other block happening. I see this other block there. There's a break of structure here at this point here. There's a break of structure happening here. You see here. You can see there's a break of structure here. So if market comes to this point, we'll look for entry on 15 minutes and we can keep buying. On the USD CHF, last but not least, you can see on the USD CHF, there are more buys happening, more buys. If most likely market gets to this point, it should make a reversal for a sell, or this point, a reversal for sell should happen. But if that does not happen, then we'll keep looking out for buy. Check the 1 hour candle, you can see there's no reversal happening yet. So I think more buys are going to happen on USD CHF. Okay, that will be all for today. Thanks for joining and do have a lovely and profitable week ahead. Bye for now.